We got Terminator in the house. And I know Terminator just got his cast off. Indigo Green's back. We got Winendar back. Terminator, I got your message that you had got your cast off. So how long ago was the cast taken off? Oh, maybe he's struggling to get to his computer. He's probably trying to, on crutches, I can imagine him trying to get across his room. Answer whenever you can, Terminator. I'm glad to have you here. I'm really glad that you made an effort to come watch my stream, even though you're in pain. That means a lot. I do want to get started though. How is the volume out there? I did adjust the volume since last week. There's two different ways I can actually adjust the volume. I can adjust it through OBS, or I can adjust it through the actual mic settings. And I adjusted it through the mic settings first, hopefully to get rid of the pop at the high end. And then I adjusted the OBS settings to bring the lows up. So I don't know. I'm no sound technician. I did the best I could, but we'll see how it goes. If you guys notice any issues with the sound, just throw it in the comments and I'll try to adjust it as we go. Pardon, sorry if you asked. The cast came off 3 weeks ago. Oh, wow. 3 weeks with no cast. Your muscles are probably all trying to get themselves figured out again after not using those muscles for so long. I broke my wrist a while ago, many years ago, and I actually fell off my bike. And I had a cast on for like 6 weeks. When it came off, my whole wrist was like so weak. I could barely like lift or carry anything. All right, let's get this game started here. So continue. Okay, so yeah, last week we had some fun on here, running around doing some missions. We got the Taiga, which I'm excited about, or the Taiga, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And so here it is. I think this is, yeah, this is it. This is, you can tell this is it because it has that bed. The other truck doesn't have the bed. So I turned this game on a little bit ago to kind of look at some of the missions to see which ones I can do. And there's a few that I want to try. This across the river mission here, I have to take this trailer, which is right there, and bring it across this water right here. And I'm thinking I might be able to do that. My plan is this. The Taiga already is right there. I think if I drive the Taiga out as far out as I can get it and just park it there, and then use my other truck, the big truck, to go across the river and then use the Taiga as like leverage. So let's try that. Let's try that. I do want to catch up on these comments though, because I want to find out what metal rod slammed into my ankle, broke. Ooh. I'm just reading what happened. Oh my gosh. That sounds terrible. Shot out from the ground. Almost hit me in the head, but thank God it didn't hit your head. Oh my gosh. If it did that much damage to your ankle, it would have been lights out if it hit your head. That would have been awful. I'm so glad it only hit your ankle. I'm really sorry that happened to you, but it's so good that it only happened to your ankle. If it had touched your head, or even like your body, like where your organs are, can you imagine if it had like punctured like your stomach or something like that? Oh my gosh. Wow, well, I'm glad you're okay. Okay. Where am I going? I go straight and a little bit to the right. And then that'll, actually, you know what? I always like it better when I'm doing this in the morning time. Like being able to see what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, I'm just thinking about that metal rod hitting your ankle. Ow. I broke my ankle too when I was a lot younger. Oh my God, look at that tree stump. I was rollerblading actually back when rollerblading was a popular thing to do. I was rollerblading back when I was like in 5th or 6th grade, and I fell and broke my ankle. about games. Yeah, I do have a Discord. I was thinking about opening up my Discord, or at least making a different, you know, not a personal one, but like a one that's, you know, specifically for my gaming. So if I ever play a multiplayer game or open it up, we can, you know, actually play together. That would be kind of fun. Let's see, how am I going to get this? Back this up a little bit. Looks like there's actually some pretty good, like shallow-ish water that I can kind of maneuver past. Come out this way. Call of Duty. There's a game that I actually like, but also hate. Call of Duty. I like Call of Duty. It is kind of exciting. Actually, you know what? I think, is that enough room for me to get by if let me come out to the side. It's one of those games that I really like to play, but I just don't have enough time to really devote to being great at it. And so many other people have that time. So it just all it turns into, I get my butt handed to me every time I sit down to play that game. Okay, so let's go back to the, well, first of all, let me activate the mission. So I'm gonna, oh, I already am tracking it across the river. And then let me go back to our, what do you call it? What is it down here? Garage. Go in here and bring out, wait, where's my other truck? The Ankh, where is it? Oh, it's way out here. Okay. Well, let's bring this back, recover it, and then leave the garage. Yeah, I can definitely use a lot of training on that game. I mean, I know how to play. I grew up playing a lot of first-person shooters, so I'm definitely, you know, decent at it. It's just like getting to know like the map mechanics and all those, like, I think they call them like quick twitch muscle memory for, you know, headshots and stuff like that. I really struggle with that kind of stuff, so I'm not super quick with it. Yeah. I do like the Rainbow Six. I liked Extraction. I mostly liked Extraction because it was PvE, but I also liked what was the other one before that? The Siege. Pro. You're a pro already. Been a week on a game and just become a pro. Okay, so let us, which way is the best way to get up there? I think if I want to go this way, we had some trouble here last time, remember? That was last week's adventure, going through these those puddles. But let's actually go this way. Let's turn up this way, go around. It looks like a longer route, but I think it might be easier. Go across these two bridges carefully, not to flip ourselves, then around and then up, left, right there. And then that's the trailer that I want to bring across. Let's try. Yeah, you play in different ranks. So depending on how well you do, you play with other people who are kind of matched to your rank. Is that how they do it? Okay. So then, yeah, then you probably go through spurts, huh? Where, you know, a few games in a row you'll do really well, where you're in a lower rank, and then you'll eventually rank up, and then you'll do, you know, bad, and then you'll go back down and go back and forth. Oh no! Don't laugh! Don't laugh! Keep your foot up. Keep the blood flow out of that foot. Oh my gosh, you know what? Speaking of pain, don't take that Oxycontin. Oh my God. Have you been watching, if you have Netflix, they have that new documentary. Not documentary, it's the nerve got pinched in the foot with the bone. Oh, nothing worse than a pinched nerve. Oh my gosh. Voltaren. I don't know what that is either. But that Oxycontin stuff, I'm watching that Painkiller on Netflix about the Purdue and them manufacturing the Oxycontin and then kind of marketing it out. I think you're in your chat view. I am in my chat view. Oh my gosh. You know, I think that is very, very true. That's exactly where I was. You guys couldn't see anything. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. I was all looking at the map and figuring stuff out. You guys are probably squinting to figure it out. Oh my gosh. But that Painkiller, though, if you guys have Netflix, you should check that out. At least the first it's there are 6 episodes. But if you check out at least the first episode just to kind of get the idea of what the show's about, it is brutal. Those guys, oh my God. I mean, I already knew that, you know, those pharmaceutical companies were just heartless, but this really, it puts a face to all of that. So it's pretty eye-opening. And you know who plays the main villain in the show is Matthew Broderick. I've never seen Matthew Broderick play like a villainous character like that. It's so weird to see him play somebody who's like a bad guy. Yeah, so stay away from that Oxycontin. Don't take that. Highly addictive. But you guys didn't need me to tell you that. Everybody knows Oxycontin is like the bad one. It's called Painkiller. Painkiller. Matthew Broderick is the main bad guy, and basically like how they manufactured this drug, and like so far I've only finished the first 3 episodes, and kind of what they went through to get everything past the FDA. What about it in particular? It's like, what is it about? Attach the trailer. See here. Yeah, attach that trailer and let's take it across the. Are we? I think going right is better. Let's take a look at the map first. Yeah, going right is better, I think. Wait, what? Am I going the wrong way? I think this way will work, because I'll come around here through this little tree line. Repair the truck, repair the truck. It's not that damage. I don't have to go that far with it. Why is this? Let's see here. Let's go to detach trailer, remove cargo. There's nothing, it doesn't say repair anywhere. I think we can make it. I think this will be okay. Okay, going down this way. So I'm still picking at, besides this game, I'm still doing my Baldur's Gate Oh, what did I just do in Baldur's Gate? I don't want to spoil too much just in case somebody out there hasn't played it, but if you're still on the fence, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm still very much playing it. It's still very fun. I think I just, I'm not sure if I did or not, but I think I just completed or I'm about ready to complete chapter 2. I'm definitely in chapter 2. I just don't know if I'm close to completing it, but I feel like I am. I don't think I needed to put the Tega there. I think this is, yeah, I could have made it without it. Definitely could have, because here I am. There it is. Okay. Yes, right. Now there's another couple missions that I knew I was able to do. Not the lost. No. This? No, because I don't want to use a crane to carry the cement stuff. Lost trailer. This one's might be possible with this truck. If I can get this guy and then bring it up the side of the mountain this way, kind of along the tree line here, and get it there, I might be able to do this mission. That might be worth trying. That might be worth trying. So let me do that. Let me recover. And then come on out that way. So we're gonna go down this road, down. And then I want to go out this way to see if it's possible I can come back this way. Well, maybe I can go straight down this way. No, that's gonna be tough. If I can get up, go this way, down, and then down right there, and then go back up the same way. Let's try that. Let's see if I can do that. See if that's reasonable to do. Yeah, I'm still playing Baldur's Gate. I played Division 2. Division 2 I played last night for the first time in a few weeks. I finally did the last part of the manhunt. Oh, dang. Came way too quick. I'm flying into the grass over here. What just happened in the manhunt? Oh, the fourth manhunt unlocked the final manhunt. Or I guess the fourth mission in the manhunt unlocked the fifth. And then the fifth, when you finish that one, it's like, ooh, is there somebody who is, you know, a double agent? Oh boy, I don't know yet. We got to figure it out in season 6. About the Discord will be a good idea because your viewers like to chat with you. Yeah, I guess, yeah, because you can chat easier on Discord, like offline, than like YouTube doesn't really have a way to chat back and forth. Does Twitch have a way to chat back and forth when you're not like online? I don't even know. I wasn't using Twitch long enough to really know. Okay. Gas there. Okay. Here is the moment of truth. I don't think I can get Twitch. Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't like streaming on Twitch because of the fact that they delete the videos after a week. I know I'm not making anything profound here, but at the same time, it's just, you know, what's the point of, you know, putting it online just to have it go away? So I'm trying to at least have it around for a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can get around this thing. Come around here. Come around here. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. I want to try to go along this tree line, but it looks like it might be too tough. I might just want to go straight down. Oh, here we go. Oh. Don't switch to Twitch. Okay, I hope I can bring it back up. I hope I can bring this back up. Oh, it's tiny. I probably could just do my little scout vehicle. Oh my gosh, I brought this big old truck for this tiny little trailer. Well, here we go. Back up far enough so I can activate the mission. There we go. Start tracking. And then I don't even think I need to back all the way up to it. I'll just attach the winch to it. See if we can't pull it up this way. So school has not started yet, but my summer is officially over. Today was my first day back at work. Official. I had spent a few days in the classroom setting up, but let's see, attach trailer. Where's the attach trailer button? Don't tell me I can't attach this trailer because it's too small. I can't. Okay, so I'm gonna attach the winch then. There it is. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Okay, you start school way later. Yeah, our school starts on Wednesday this week. Oh, there goes the trailer. Do you see it? But the first couple of days, teachers go in and kind of take care of business. So we did mostly meetings today. A little bit of setting up my classroom. Oh, Barbados. That's right. I forgot you're in Barbados. You had told me that a few weeks ago. Okay, this is, I need the winch to get those trees up there, but I'm using my winch to attach the trailer, so it's going to be tough. I think we'll get this. I think we'll get it. Yeah, so meetings all morning. Ugh. Made a few updates, and then like the last hour or so I got to spend in my classroom. We had a department meeting. Talked about the classes we're going to be teaching. Oh, the classes I'm going to be teaching. I actually got mine changed, thank goodness. I was complaining a couple weeks ago about how small my class was, my classroom. I'm not into mobile games like that, so probably not. I wouldn't do COD Mobile. Let's see here. So, oh, I didn't go that route, so all that stuff's still there. Take it away. Okay. So let's look at another mission here. Repair that truck. Can I repair that truck? All I gotta do is restore it. Where is it? Oh, it's way over there. Oh, it wants me to restore it, which means I gotta put that god-awful giant minivan on top of my truck to bring it all the way up this road, and I'm probably gonna flip over. So I think a better way to do that mission is if I get myself all the way out here, winch the truck, and then drag it all the way back to right here, and then just repair it right there. I wonder if I can go that way. Find another game. You know what I was thinking? Within the next, definitely not anytime soon because I still got to finish this game. But the original Division, I haven't played that one in a long, long time. And So that might be something, and that's definitely a multiplayer game. This is multiplayer too. I guess I can open it up, but I just haven't yet. So anyway, where am I? I'm up here. Okay, I want to recover real quick. And then leave. What about most streams have a delay, typically 5 to 10 seconds. It wasn't so bad last time. Is there a bad delay? Is that what's going on? How do you guys tell if there's a delay? Do I like, how do you know? 6 seconds. Oh. Oh, because when you push enter, when you say something, oh, I see. Then you have to wait for it to, okay. So there's a 6-second delay between when you push it and it enters up here. And then there's another 6-second delay probably when I respond and you hear it. I see what you mean. So normally I would be bringing the service parts with me, but I'm just going to drag that truck back because I don't want to deal with flipping over. Probably would have flipped over twice by now. This is where I want to take my left. Oh, Sly Rye's out there? I didn't see his message. There he is. Hey, Sly Rye, welcome back. Sly Rye, have you done any research into your PC? I know it's only been a week. I remember last time we talked, you were talking about putting in like a 4070 or something like that. No way. Oh, you bought the parts. Okay. Wow, you really acted on that quick. When we talked last week, it seemed like you were just, you know, thinking about it. Oh, Win and Dar. Yours can barely handle your Baldur's Gate? Oh, Act 3 is that where it gets more graphics heavy? The battles get more intense. Yeah, we were talking last week about PCs, and Sly Rye brought up that he might just, you know, build his own new one. Very hesitant before I buy. I was like, but yeah, that's the thing, is it's so expensive. Consoles are kind of expensive too, but you know, at around $500, I feel like that's almost like kind of on a whim money. Like if you've been thinking about it for maybe a little bit, you can kind of just go out and grab one just to try it. But with a PC, that's a much more bigger commitment on your money and also your time. If you're going to be building it, that's a lot of your time in addition to your money on putting it together. And hey, Terminator, thanks for coming out and hanging out for as long as you can. I'm really sorry about your ankle. Get well soon. Stay away from that Oxycontin. See you next week. Yeah, get plenty of rest. Keep that foot up. Bye. I'm just going to double check my map to make sure I'm going the right way. I am. Okay, good. Just keep following this road out. That Terminator broke his ankle. I guess he stepped on some sort of a metal something that kind of snapped in some sort and like smacked his ankle and broke it. Ooh. Make sure I'm still going the right way. Yeah, and he just got his cast off a few days ago. I guess like 3 weeks ago, he said. So yeah, if he needs to take a day off and go relax, today's the day. I know, right? So, Slyrai, when you say you bought all the parts to your computer, like all the parts, including the actual tower, or you still have some more pieces to get before you start putting it together? I wonder if you build your own PC, like you could just reuse the same tower, right? You just like put all your new parts into the same tower that you had before. You can do that, right? This is where I take a left, go across this right here, and then pick up the truck for repair, and then drive it back. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I bought everything, even the case. I didn't have a tower before, just your laptop gamer. You just need a new monitor, which is another headache. Oh yeah. Yeah, your first PC is always going to be the most expensive because you got to get everything with it, like your keyboard, your mouse, you know, your monitors, all that stuff, your desk, your chair. Once you get past that, your second PC, you know, it starts to go down in price because you don't have to buy all those things. Did I make a mistake? Oh, I can do this. Okay, so I want to attach the right. Let's go. Come on, keep going. Right there. Yeah, my first PC setup actually cost a lot more than my second PC setup, and my second PC is much better than my first one because of the fact I didn't have to buy the monitor and the gaming keyboard and the gaming mouse. Just basically the tower. Okay. Here we are. Let's start tracking. I gotta restore this truck, but I'm not gonna do it here. I'm gonna bring it back. So from there to there. Let's go. Actually, turn on engine. There we go. If you turn on the engine of the truck that you're pulling, then it's easier to pull. Oh, I pushed the wrong button and I unwinched it. Oh my god. Okay, so let's winch from the back. You're right there. Turn. Okay, there we go. Now go. Where I want to go this way. I want to go through the water here. It's going to be tough pulling something, but we're going to do our best. And this is where we're going to take our right and then go up, over, straight past this little side road there. To the left when we get to this side road. And then this way, up this road, to the right, and then up this road. Actually, I think I'm going to avoid that way. I think I'm going to go to the left. We're going to go the long way. I don't want to bring it past those rocks. All right, let's do it. Okay. Watching the price for months, and they're decent enough now. Yeah, that's what you got to do when you want to buy something big. Is you just got to keep your eye on the price for a few months. I think you should. I think your brother's right. That game is so addictive. It's really, really good. But I think here's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to winch my way through here, and then winch the truck across. It's gonna have to be a slow and steady across this little, whatever this is. Okay. Back here, and then we're gonna attach right. There. Yeah, if it does, I mean, it'll go on sale eventually, but it might be a while. I mean, the game really is that good where they probably could afford to not put it on sale for a while. And then, but what do I know? I'm no businessman. I do know that the game's going to be popular for a long time, so eventually it will go on sale, even, you know, while it's still popular. It's going to be popular for probably a couple of years. Where can I attach? Let me try to attach to the back, or from the back. Okay. There we go. I think we got this. Yeah, that's where I got it on Steam, Sly Rye. I got Baldur's Gate on Steam. I wish I didn't have a job so I can play it all day. Remember World of Warcraft when that first came out? People were like losing their jobs over it. People were like calling in sick, quitting their jobs just so they can play World of Warcraft all day. I remember those days. Baldur's Gate's gonna have the same phenomenon. It's just gonna be a game everybody stays home to play. Oh, and because school started up over again, I'm, you know, back to my 9 to 5, you know, back to my Monday through Friday. I got to give up my body boot camp. I've been doing a pretty good job at staying consistent with the body boot camp, and now I gotta find some other way to be active. I don't know if I'm going to have enough gas to get back. I might not. This might take me a couple of trips. Unless, I wonder if I can take fuel, refuel from the GMC. Yeah, I can. Look at that. I'm gonna take the fuel. Thanks. I know a few friends who always play the new X Pack. Uh-oh, what is the X Pack? Oh, is that World of Warcraft? X Pack? I guess that's a DLC for WoW. Expansion, yeah. Oh, expansion pack, X Pack, of course. I'm old. You gotta cut me a break, I'm old. They re-released WoW recently, didn't they? Where they started everything over again. This way. Wow, oh, so there's WoW and there's classic WoW. Okay. That reminds me of Coca-Cola. There's Coca-Cola, then there's Coca-Cola Classic. Have you thought of... not really. I haven't thought of streaming old games from emulators. I would mostly consider games on Steam just because, you know, it's right here on my PC already. I think if I did stream old games though, I might do I don't know why, but my mind goes right to like Mario games. Mario World, I think. Mario World is my favorite Mario game. So if I streamed a Mario game, I think I'd want to do that one. I know that game like the back of my hand. I can beat that one pretty good, pretty quick. Buy the shiny new PC and I'll play SNES games for it. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a reason why video games became some of the, you know, highest grossing forms of entertainment. You know, it's not like video games just suddenly became good now. You know, back in the 80s, games were good too. Mario Brothers, Tetris. Oh my God, remember DuckTales, the game? DuckTales, the game. I like that game so much. I say DuckTales because I have that on Steam also. The original for the Nintendo, DuckTales. Okay, I'm gonna switch the time back to morning. Oops, morning. I just don't like not knowing where I'm going. I have it daytime all the time. Oh yeah, on the X, is it I wouldn't pay for it because I already did, but I if it was on the included with the streaming pack, I would do it. See, I might have to use my winch again right here. So add a winch. We're gonna winch to right there. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Come on, come on. You can do it. Winch back. We're gonna connect it right there. Oh, that thing back there is out of fuel, not me. Okay, good. So it's gonna be harder to pull now because it's not carrying. It's not started up. But that's okay. It's better for that thing to be out of fuel than me out of fuel. Yeah, they had DuckTales. What are some other games they had back then that were based off of TV shows or movies that were actually good? DuckTales I thought was good. Oh my gosh, there was a video game made for the Mario not Mario, what am I saying? For McDonald's. And that was actually good. McKids or something like that. I think it was called McKids. And I liked that game. It was basically a carbon copy of Mario. It was a platformer just like Mario. But they had these little things at the very end of a platform. If you ran into it, it would flip you upside down. So the whole world would become upside down. I remember that was really fun to do. Yeah, most video games made for movies are pretty bad, but there's some good ones out there. There's definitely some 007s out there. Okay, this is tough. I don't know how I'm going to do this anymore. Maybe I change my mind. Maybe I want to... No, I can't change my mind yet. How am I going to get this up? Okay, if I left it there for now and then try to winch it from a different angle. Attach the winch back to here. See if this works. Yeah, same thing. It's just going to hit that rock right at that spot. It doesn't want to live there. It doesn't want to get past there. Oop, don't flip me over. Okay, we're going to leave that truck there. We're going to leave that truck back there. I'm going to recover. And we'll see if we can't get to the truck and fix it up from there. So we're going to add this. Oops. We're going to see if we can't come down, left or right, then left here, and then left here, and then straight down, and then see if we can't kind of meet in the middle. Let's see if we can't make that. Oh my gosh. Last week I told you guys about my AC. It stopped working and I had to have the AC repair people come out and take a look at it. And I was it didn't turn on at all. The thermostat would turn on, but the AC would not turn on. So I thought it might have been like, the power supply or I checked the circuit breaker and that was on. It was fine. But I didn't know what it was. So I called the guys out hoping it would just be like a super easy, like, oh, we just need to rewire this one part and get it fixed. And it was much worse than that. Our AC is absolutely fine. The AC is actually very, very new and in good condition. Our furnace totally burnt out. Our furnace is completely gone. So we have to replace the furnace. And it's pricey. So it's one of the perils of being a homeowner. It's going to be pretty pricey to get the furnace replaced. But once we replace the furnace, the AC is just fine. So. Yeah. I guess, I'm a relatively new homeowner. I just bought a house like 3 years ago. So these are all the kind of things that I'm learning how to figure out. I know, you know what? It got us through the majority of the summer though. There were some hot days over the summer that it got us through. So I'm thankful of that. Luckily it's only a couple weeks without it because it was about a week of it not working and then another week before they can get out to actually replace it. So Luckily, we don't have to be tortured by the heat for too long. But at the same time, it's like, man, couldn't it just be like a quick rewiring? Why did I have to go completely out? I'm trying to be optimistic about it though. Just trying to, you know, if anything, I learned just to be really careful and mindful of home maintenance and just kind of being on top of, you know, maintaining things and also just kind of keeping up on how things are doing. Because I mean, I don't know if I had, you know, maintained the furnace, you know, going into it, who knows? It, you know, might have been a fixable problem. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so let me attach the winch to that. Now we can start to repair from the van. Yes, to not the onk, to the G. There it is. So repair. Repair. Is that everything? 6 out of 6, 50 out of 50. 240, 180. Yes, that's fine. Now I think it needs gas. Now I think we're gonna have to put the gas back on, refuel. From, no, I want to, I have to start it. I think I have to start the engine. Out of fuel though. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I'm going to refuel, but I want to change the source. From the onk to the GMC. Yes, go. Now I want to go. Oh, I can't go from the service trailer. I can only refuel from the truck. I'm glad my car AC got fixed a couple weeks. That's another thing too, is that car, because the car, you park it outside, it's in a parking lot, it gets so hot, and then you get in there and oh, it's so tough driving in the heat. Okay, so I'm going to recover this. And I'm going to take this god-awful minivan off the top of it. Oops, I went out too fast. Let's recover this thing. Customize, take this thing off. There we go. And then leave. Yeah, car AC is nice. I hate having to rely on this one. I can actually just go straight down. I hate having to rely on just rolling the windows down because it's just hot. If it's hot, it's hot. Even if the wind is blowing, it's hot wind. It's nice to have AC. Oh. Yeah, so our furnace is getting fixed up on Friday. We have an appointment on Friday. Oh, by the way, I never addressed the fact. Oh, you're in Texas. Oh, Texas got that heat wave going on. Woo-wee. Like triple digits, like for like a week straight, right? Like 10 days, it was over 100 degrees. I think you guys had that going on a while ago. I'm in California. We got some heat waves too, and drought. Oh my gosh, no water anywhere. There are the new times. No, this is what happens. What the heck was I saying? What was I just saying? AC. Okay, let me attach the winch from there to there, and then refuel. And I want to go from. No, I don't. I want to go there. Onk to the GMC. Yes, refuel. There it is. Accept, repair the truck. Okay, now recover. Now, do I have that truck now? Does that mean that I have that truck in my truck storage? No, it doesn't. I don't know where that truck goes. Okay, so let me... what was the next mission I wanted to try? Lost bags. No, I don't want to use the crane. The crane missions are an absolute nightmare. I don't want to do those. So back out. Reach the flag. Is this timed, or I just gotta go hit those flags? Flag A, flag B, flag C, flag D, flag E. Is it timed? There's an old trail close to here that locals use to sport. It's pretty rugged. Got 4 flags. I think I might be able to do that. I'll save that though. I'll save that. Fixer upper. So bring this guy over here. Over there. And bring this over there. Okay, let's see if I can't do that. But I tried to go out this way before and I got stuck. So I wonder if I can't come out. Oh, I can't. This road is all like guardrail. I can't get past that. So I would have to go out this way. I wonder if I went down the road this way and then over this way, if that would help to get to that. I don't want to drag that truck through mud though. I don't want to do that. More fuel. Let's try this. Let's grab 2 fuels and bring them over here. So for that, I want to use the Tega for that. So let's store that. Truck storage. Is the Tega here somewhere? Where's my Tega? Oh yeah, parked it over here. Okay, so recover this, and let's grab. What do we want to grab? Okay, let's activate the mission. So is it more fuel? Yeah, let's start tracking. There it is. Grab the fuel from right there. Okay. So we're gonna leave. We're gonna come down. We're gonna grab the fuel. Then we'll come back up all the way around. This is gonna be a long route. Okay, all the way around. We're gonna take a left right here, and then we're gonna start going up this way. Doobie doobie doo. Up, up, up. Okay, now where is that? Liver to right. Okay, that's gonna be. So if we go straight up, 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 around this mess. Around this mess. Ooh, it's gonna be tough. Okay, around here, and then bring it to there. There we go. Let's see if we can do that. Let's do it. Okay. Come on, Tega. We got this. Ooh. So I'm still experimenting with all my animes. I've been trying to watch anime. I started watching Kotaro Lives Alone. Has anybody watched that? Kotaro Lives Alone. It's on Netflix. I just started it. It's about this little kid. He's like 4 years old or 5 years old, something like that. He moves into an apartment all by himself. He introduces himself to his neighbor, and his neighbor's like, whatever, kid, just go away, right? And then he goes away, and then, okay, let me get the fuel real quick. I want 2 fuels. So his neighbor, this guy, is like, you know, doesn't want anything to do with this kid, but then he watches the news and sees that kids are getting kidnapped, and he's like, what? Why are these kids getting kidnapped? We're the adults. And then he thinks like, oh, wait a minute, am I the adult? So then he feels obligated to start following this kid around, you know, hoping he doesn't get kidnapped. It's a funny premise. It's pretty neat though. It's cute. Kotaro Lives Alone. I don't know how much more time I'm gonna have though to watch these TV shows anymore now that school's starting back up. Lately I've been watching movies with my teen nephews, going through 70s, 80s monsters, sci-fi. Yes. Yes, you are doing the right thing, Uncle Sly Rye. That is the exact thing you need to be doing. You need to be teaching these kids all about these older horror movies. Absolutely. I 100% approve. I had to teach my niece and nephews about some of these movies right behind me. I'm always down for a Friday the 13th or Halloween movie franchise like marathon. So what is there like one that that's your favorite? Coming up soon is RoboCop, but wondering if they're even ready for it. Oh well, yeah, RoboCop is incredible. It's hard to say. I don't know because I watched RoboCop when I was young, and I never batted an eye at the violence in it. It never even occurred to me how violent the movie was. I was just so preoccupied with like, wow, it's a man, but he's a machine. Like that's all I cared about was the fact that he was, you know, a RoboCop. I didn't really mind the violence or anything else that was in it, or even the nudity. I didn't really pay much attention to it. I was just mostly into the RoboCop. So it's hard to say though. Things are different now. You know, kids pay attention to different things, and I think it's because of the fact that it's more taboo now. I don't know if it was back then either, but it didn't seem like it was. You know, Terminator and RoboCop were rated R movies, but the toys would be out and it would just be so normalized that, yeah, this is what kids watch. So I never really thought about it. But I guess nowadays it's different. Nowadays there's probably more attention brought to the fact that it's so violent and, you know, horrific, that it might make more of an impression on kids nowadays. But to me, the violence did not make an impression. Back then it was just a fun movie to watch. Maybe, you know what you can do? Maybe start with RoboCop 3. Start with RoboCop 3 and see if they like it. And then if they like it, they'll be interested in watching, you know, the originals. They'll want to see where he came from and what happened. Yeah, RoboCop. That's a good movie right there. Oh, I love that movie. There it is. RoboCop. Want me to go about it? I definitely want to show them. Yeah, Paul Verhoeven's. Oh, you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Paul Verhoeven's sci-fi trilogy is. You got RoboCop, you got Total Recall, and you got Starship Troopers. That is definitely Paul Verhoeven's trifecta. Those are. That's it. That's like the golden standard. And that's even the order I like them in, I think. RoboCop, Total Recall, and Starship Troopers. I think I like them in that order, and I like all three of them. I really do. Just because Starship Troopers is third, it doesn't mean it's a bad movie. I like all three of those movies. I think, yeah, the RoboCop is the only one I have up there of those three. If I got one more, it would probably be the Total Recall in there somewhere. So far, we've done Aliens. Yes, that's good. Predator. Yes, very good. Even Jaws and Jurassic Park. Yes, absolutely. Those are all must watches. And two of those are Spielberg. Jaws and Jurassic Park. Now, when you're so when you've been watching them with your nephews, how did they feel about Jaws? Did they want to keep going with it? When I watched Jaws when I was a kid, I didn't like it that much. It was too boring. way too much story in that for a kid. As an adult, though, it's a phenomenal film. It really is. But for a kid, it's pretty slow paced. Kind of like Halloween. Halloween, I liked it when I was a kid, but I can definitely see how some kids would think it's boring. Yeah, Jaws. I remember when I watched Jaws as a kid, it was boring, and all I can remember about it was at the very end when it was attacking the ship started sinking, and then what's his face, blew Jaws up with the oxygen tank. So when I was watching it again as an adult, I kept waiting for that scene. I kept waiting and waiting and waiting for it. And I kept thinking, like, what is going on? I don't remember any of this. It really was like watching the movie all over again for the first time. Are we stuck on here? We gotta winch a little bit. Winch it real good, and here we go. You know what? Speaking of relatively boring, Alien, the original Alien, is very, very slow paced. Also a really good movie, but I think, some kids might be a little bit put off by kind of how slow it is. Yeah, they loved it. It's interesting to see how they react to the pacing in the movie. Like the first half is setup. Yes, it is. And character development. Yes, it is. And you don't see that a lot in horror movies. You don't see character development. Okay. So, cargo management. Drop off the fuel. Boom. Got another one done. Okay. Now, what are we doing here? So deliver. Okay. See that? Get that truck and bring it up to there. So get this truck down here and bring it up to there. And I think the best way to do that is going to be with our Ankh. Not what I have now. We got to drive out through these trees, down the mountain, and then back up. I think we can try that with the Ankh. Let's do it. That's really good. They loved it. I think your nephews are some good kids who are going to grow up to be good adults. They can sit through a slow-paced movie and still enjoy it. That's terrific. Yeah, because I can also imagine a lot of kids, sitting through about 15-20 minutes of it and just tapping out and being bored. So I'm glad that they're able to give those a try. That's really good. Because I have some nephews. I got some nephews. I definitely have a nephew who's definitely willing to sit through those movies and enjoy it. And I got a couple other nephews who they would just not have it. Okay, so I'm gonna recover. Yes, I'm gonna put it down there. I'm gonna take out my Ankh. And you know what? As a teacher, I see kids come through, my students, and sometimes I'll make a reference to an older movie and an older classic movie, and some kids are just like completely lost. Like, you don't have to have watched a movie to know, for instance, My Generation, Open the Pod Bay Doors, Hal, right? Like, or no, I Can't Let You Do That, Dave, like the 2001. Like, I didn't watch that movie till I was older, but I knew where that was from. I knew that 2001 was the movie, and I knew that line. Or maybe, I don't know, a line from an old classic, horror movie, like Psycho, the killing in the shower, something like that. Like, you don't have to have watched those movies to know those scenes. So sometimes I'll refer to a scene that I think is as iconic as that, and they don't get it. So they don't even know where the movie exists. So it sounds to me like your nephews at least are going to be aware that these old movies exist, that are maybe worth some sort of attention. That's good. I'm glad you're doing that with your nephews. You know, another one I think that you might want to try to show them is Evil Dead. I don't know if you're into the Evil Dead movies. Those are fun, though. I don't care how old you are. Those movies are fun. Evil Dead 2, where he chops his hand off and then replaces it with a chainsaw. How fun is that? I mean, you can't watch cartoons that's that imaginative. And then Army of Darkness, when he takes his chainsaw hand off and replaces it with a mechanical hand. Oh my gosh. Have you seen those ones? Have you seen the Evil Dead movies? Those are definitely, I think you might want to show those ones too. Those are just fun. The sequel and the remake. So the sequel, Evil Dead 2, you mean? Yeah, so you're talking about the remake that was like, about maybe 10 years ago or so? Because there's another new one out right now, the Evil Dead Rise, and that is not a remake. Yeah, that one was really good. I like that one a lot too. So the Evil Deads are actually, you know, from the 80s, a horror franchise from the 80s by Sam Raimi, who did the Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire. And those are absolutely worth watching. So that might be something that you want to maybe check out. I recommend those. Evil Dead 2, I would recommend Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness. You don't necessarily have to watch the first one. You can actually skip the first one and just enjoy number 2. Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. He's due the next, there's another Alien movie coming out. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Alien's not my favorite franchise. But I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it. And you know what though, this isn't very popular, but I actually really liked Alien 3. Alien 1 is definitely a very good suspense. Alien 2 is kind of an action horror. Alien 3 is, a lot of people hate it, but I don't mind it. I think it's because it came out when I was like right at the young age, just starting to get into movies, and I watched it when I was a kid, so I kind of, you know, just like it. For sure, my nephews love. Yeah, Spider-Man. He did the Spider-Man trilogy. I recently tried Evil Dead Rise, but yeah, I can see that with Evil Dead Rise. I liked Evil Dead Rise, but it wasn't fantastic, but I liked it. Get ourselves done here outside of the trees. I think that's a good route right there. Oh, I'm glad you like it too. Alien 3 is wonderful. Yeah, I didn't mind it. I know it has a bad rap, but I don't mind it. Alien 2, I think, is my favorite. So this guy right here, I want to bring this back. So let's go ahead and back up. Let's get it attached. Alien 2 is also, so the original Alien was Ridley Scott, and I like Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott directed one of my favorite movies, Gladiator. I like Gladiator a lot. I think, did Ridley Scott also do, I think he did, Catch Me If You Can with DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. I think he did. I think that was a Ridley Scott movie. I like Ridley Scott. But James Cameron did the second Alien, and James Cameron is one of my favorite directors. Get around this tree. No, that was Spiel. What is? Oh, Spielberg did Catch Me If You Can. Yes. Okay. I don't know why I thought that was Ridley Scott. Where I take the turn? No, it's coming up here. How did Matchstick Men with Nicolas Cage? Yeah, I never watched Matchstick Men. I gotta admit, I'm not the biggest Nicolas Cage fan. Nicolas Cage won't get me to go watch a movie. I mean, if it has a good premise or some other good actors, I might check it out. I tried Renfield. I started it, and I couldn't do it. I could not do it. It's too much. He's too weird of an actor. There's just too much going on with Nicolas Cage. Okay, I'm gonna go back to morning time. There we go. Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up. Yeah, that's probably my favorite Nicolas Cage movie is The Rock. And it's not about Nicolas Cage in that case. And in that one, it's like, I mean, he is pretty funny in it, but it's, I mean, Sean Connery was great in that too. I like that movie. The Rock. Welcome to The Rock. The Sean Connery voice. My favorite is the, you've been around a lot of dead bodies. Is that normal? What, the feet thing? Yes, the feet thing. Yeah, it happens. Well, I'm having kind of a hard time concentrating. Can you do something about it? Like what? Kill him again? Sean Connery. Like what? Kill him again? Yeah, that was a good one. That was a really good movie. It was a long movie too. I remember I just watched that movie recently, like probably within the last couple of years. I just watched it again, and it's long. It's like over 2 hours. And you know who directed it? That was Michael Bay. That was Michael Bay back in the day. Back before Transformers. Yeah, and he was still doing all those big explosions and car chases. Yeah, he squeezed a lot into that movie. He had the car chases, explosions, and then there was a whole heist part of it with the, when they actually got to the Rock. That was a good movie. There's a lot in there. And the Ed Harris bad guy character was actually really well written. My nephews The Rock. During the climactic ending showdown, one of them turned to me and was like, wow, this movie is like really good. It is. Oh my God, you guys have great nephews. Yeah, the Ed Harris character in there, the bad guy, was actually really well fleshed out. They did a good job with him too. Because he was like conflicted, you know, he was he was a good guy. He was kind of shafted by his country, and then he felt like he, you know, to make a point, he had to, you know, steal that gas or whatever it was and threaten the whatever. I'm having a hard time thinking. Threaten, what am I trying to say? Not threaten. What's that called where you ask for money? Negotiate. I don't know what he's trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say. My brain's not working right now. Okay, where am I taking this? I thought I was taking it right there. Am I taking it up here? Oh, I bet you I'm not following the mission. What was it called? Fixer-upper? Start tracking. That's the problem. I gotta start. Did I take the wrong thing? No, this is the wrong thing. What am I doing? Did I go grab the wrong truck? I did. I did. I went and grabbed this. What am I supposed to do with this thing? What am I doing? What am I doing with that truck? Okay. Let's go back to my missions here. So fixer upper, delivered. So I don't want to. No, not that thing. Lost bags. No. Michigan Trail. No. Unlucky fisherman. Oh, I was supposed to deliver it here. Oh my god. Okay, so come back, go over the trailer, or go over the bridge, and then bring it up there. Okay. I totally brought it to the wrong place. Well, Sly Ride, we're gonna have to keep each other posted on what we're showing our nephews. Yeah, I did. Let's see. I gotta think of another movie to show my nephews now. You know what they wanted to watch was they never watched all the Harry Potters yet. So over the summer, I wanted to have them over and do like a Harry Potter marathon, but I never got around to it, and I feel kind of bad. Oh, there it goes. I don't know what this truck's trying to do right now. So one of my nephews hasn't seen all the Harry Potters yet. I think he's only maybe watched a couple of them. But he's getting at that age though where he's too old to I think to talk about him with his friends, so he doesn't know what happens. Like, you know, I think he's embarrassed to talk about it with his friends, but he does want to know what happens in all the movies, so he kind of wants to watch them all. Oh, the truck's up to something. Oh my gosh. Glitch much? I brought the truck all the way up there and it was just fine. On the way back, it wants to just dance back there. I've actually only seen the first Harry Potter, and it was in high school. Blockbuster rental with girlfriend, left out her choice. Yeah, a lot of guys say that. A lot of guys kind of get into it, you know, either as like I got into it kind of young, but a lot of guys get into it like through their girlfriends, and then they end up really enjoying it. I'm telling you, Harry Potter it's worth it. They're good books and it's good movies. I like them. I started out reading the books. I read all the books, then I watched the movies. And I'm actually in the process of rereading all the books right now. They're actually re-releasing the books on like illustrated versions. So I'm rereading the illustrated version. Okay. No, doesn't want it here. I think it wants it in the next one over here. Probably in Lord of the Rings. Those, you know, those are hard for me to read. Lord of the Rings is really hard for me to read. There it is. Look how easy that was. I went totally the wrong way. And I've been promoted. Oh yeah, level 8. Level 8. Okay. Now what? What is this one? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I mean, I could do this. You know what? I could do this. I'll do the flags. I'll do the flags. Did you watch the Lord of the Rings show on Amazon? It'd be rough. I read it in English classic. Thought right after this trilogy came out. Lord of the Rings is I read The Hobbit multiple times. I really excuse me. A hiccup. I read The Hobbit multiple times. Love The Hobbit. One of my favorite books. Lord of the Rings, I've tried to read it multiple times. I tried to read it, actually, no, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to act like I've tried to read it a bunch of times. I tried to read it twice. I tried to read it once as an adult, and it was just too much. Just too much for me to try to figure out. So I tried to read it again with audiobooks, and it didn't help. It was so... I just find them so boring. I can't help it. Yeah, the Amazon one it doesn't have very good reviews. People aren't very happy with it. So what mission did I want to do? I want to do the one that is Michigan Trail. So I'm gonna right up here. Up, 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 up. And then I wonder if I ride off the road this way, around here. Actually, or should I follow ABCD? You think it's easier if I just do ABCD? I wonder if they lettered them in order on purpose. I don't care. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go B, and then out to E, back in. Oh, this is a long way. All the way out to here, and then do my best to actually. Maybe I should, just so I don't have to backtrack that much. I'm gonna start with A, then go up to B, and then E, and then C. Oh, there's a D. Oh my gosh. Oh, this might be a while. Okay. I read the Silmarillion. Oh, if you read the Silmarillion, oh my gosh. Bravo to you. It's rough, but when there was some beautiful stuff. I bet. I mean, he was a good writer, no doubt about it. But I could not. I know of some people who've read the Silmarillion, and I would not be able to. I could barely sit. I can't read Lord of the Rings, and that's a story. I just don't have the attention for it. So this might be the last mission I do on this map. If I complete this, we'll unlock the next map together. Let's see if I can get through this. What I like about The Hobbit is, like, each chapter is its own story. And I mean, it does, obviously it tells one full story, but it's almost to the point where you can read a chapter and just enjoy that one chapter. You know, you don't really have to read the whole Hobbit. You can just pick it up at random and just read a chapter, and it, you know, that one chapter will tell a whole story. I like that about that. It's like they have, you know, each adventure, each little mini adventure is its own little chapter. I like that. Ooh, down, 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 down. Oh my gosh. This is not nice to me right now. Ooh. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings show on Amazon came out about the same time as that House of the Dragon show. And that's what I ended up watching, House of the Dragon. I loved the Game of Thrones. The last couple seasons were rough though, boy. And let me tell you, the last couple seasons were really tough to watch. I was so angry with how they ended it. And I almost didn't want to watch House of the Dragon just because it was so bad, but I gave it a shot, and I'm glad I did, because so far season 1 of that show is really, really good. Okay. So, see if we can find this A, B, C, D. Oh no, I gotta activate A, B, C, D. That was the mission, the trail, and then I start. Okay, let's go. Please, Lisa. What's up, Lisa? Can I have a shout out? It's my happy birthday, Lisa. Oh my gosh. Do you watch The Simpsons? Happy birthday, Lisa. Lisa, it's your birthday. Oh my god, does anybody know that episode, what I'm talking about? Happy birthday, Lisa. Lisa, it's your birthday. Nobody? 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 From The Simpsons? It says here, message retracted. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you ain't up to no good over there, are you? Lisa? Shame on you. I don't know what you're trying to say out there. Okay, where am I going? I want to go... Your connection failed. Uh-oh. I see your message if you're worried your thing failed. I think I want to go. Can I go this way? I'm gonna try it. There's one. Okay, A. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go to B. I don't know if Lisa sent a link. Don't click on the link if Lisa sent a link. It might have been spam. But on my end, it says that the message was retracted. So I think she was up to something. This is B? No. Yeah, it was B. Okay, now let's try to go to that one out there. Oh, you know what? I've got to ask. Is there a Hellsmith in the house? Is Hellsmith here? He was, Hellsmith was here a couple weeks ago, and he had mentioned that he got... Oh, don't flip, don't flip. No, no, no. Okay, go back on your wheels. No, yes, yes, no, no, yes, yes, no. Am I gonna make it? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I think I'm gonna make it. Hellsmith was here a couple weeks ago and had said that he was playing Octopath, and I wanted to know how far he was in it, or if he's still playing it. I don't know if he's here. Maybe he's not here. Okay, now we want to go out. Clear out this way. Straight that way to get to C. Okay, let's go. Okay, now I'm starting to get worried. Is anybody here? Fly right. I see that you put in my connection failed, but I haven't seen any messages since. Oh boy. Right now I'm starting to get worried. Did Lisa come and mess everything up? I think I'm really talking to myself now. Okay, good, you're here. See, I was looking over here, focus on my message, and look what I did to myself. Oh no. Well, let's do one more try. Come on out here, one more try. Oops, don't remove cargo. What am I doing? Recover. All right, let's try one more time. I'll give it one more effort. I had some stuff about the Hobbit that I didn't send. It's a great read, and the movies too, but most don't. It's a great read, and I like the movies too, but most don't. House of the Dragon was great. Yeah, I did not like the Hobbit movie. I think it was well made, but they made too much of an effort to add way too much. And at first I was kind of okay with everything they were adding, because I assumed that all the side stuff they added was maybe in the Cimmerian that they were kind of trying to expand on. But from what I hear is that's a no. They just added stuff. Is that true? Or did they kind of, I don't know how much creative liberty they took with the Hobbit versus, you know, how much did they add from the lore of J.R.R. Tolkien. I'm glad that you also liked House of the Dragon. Yeah, I really liked that. That was a good one. And spoiler alert, but that king, he's there forever. I kept waiting for him to die. The old king from the beginning, he lasted for a long time before he finally died. I thought he was gonna kick the bucket much sooner than he did. So they really milked it for having him last so long. That was nice. Yeah, PJ made it a bit bloated. I have the extended editions, which has some extra bit of lore, like the White Council. Yeah, he was trying to make The Hobbit like as epic as Lord of the Rings, and it's just not. The Hobbit, the whole point of The Hobbit was it was a kid's story. It's, you know, it's a simple story. In Lord of the Rings, that one's the epic, and I think he was trying to make them both epic, and he should have just made it one a little more condensed. Oh, how come I got through this the first time really good, and now I'm kind of... There we go. Let's go. Okay, the White Council, Gandalf, Elrond, and Galadriel. Oh, speaking of Lord of the Rings, though, the game, Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, those are some good games. Speaking of video games, well, those aren't really video games made for movies. It's video games from the lore of Lord of the Rings, and I liked them. They were really good. Both of those games were good. The combat system in those games was also kind of I don't want to say a ripoff because it's made by the same company, but it's the same as the Batman. And those, I'm telling you, those games are so much fun because of the combat. I love that fighting system in it. The combat system is so addictive and so satisfying to, you know, to build up your combos and just keep, you know, pummel your enemies. It's pretty fun. Okay, do I want to go down and back up? No, I don't. I don't want to go that way. I want to go left right here, around here, and then down, and then around, and then down. And then to get this one, I want to go down, 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 hopefully through these trees, and then up there. Yeah, the Nemesis system where you kind of infiltrate, or not infiltrate, no, the Nemesis system was enemies that you didn't kill lived, and then they kind of learned from how you fought them last time, and they kind of adjusted their fighting style. So if you didn't get them the first time, it's harder the second time, and it keeps going from there. Yeah, that's pretty clever. I liked it too. Back up here. Ooh! I even on the road? Where am I? I think I am. Yes, I am. I'm on a road. I'm on the right road. Yes. Oh, this is where I want to take my left. Okay. Oh, don't do it to me again. Oh, you better not. Oh my gosh. How would I have given up? I would have been done with this mission. Okay, I do think that I do think I'm not going to be able to get out of this. So if I go straight, can I go straight? Hey, Slyride, thanks for hanging out. I'm just going to finish up this mission and call it done myself. And then next week we can go visit that other map. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Appreciate a lot of your comments and just kind of keeping the conversation going. Take care. Have a good week. Okay. So I do want to go this way and then down this way. All right, Sly Right, have a good week later. All right, come on down this way. Grab this guy. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you flip. Okay, now we got this one now. One more to get right over there. Down and up. Through the trees. I think we can get through these trees okay. Up, up, up. Through the trees. Up, up, up. Here we go. There it is. Here's that last mission. Oh, yeah. That feels good. Okay. This is about everything I want to do on this map. I don't want to do everything on all the maps. I definitely don't. I don't want to collect these oil barrels because I need a crane. I don't want to do anything with a crane. I'm calling that off right now. That thing right there, I've tried like 3 or 4 times to drive through this mess right here and I can't make it. So I'm going to call that done. And then this one also wants cranes. So I think next week we will go across the bridge, come up here, and then go to Drummond Island. That's where I want to hang out. So we'll unlock that next week. And then maybe even unlock Island Lakes, or should I wait on that? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right. If I come over here and I put it back on the chat where I'm supposed to be. All right. Well, thanks everybody who tuned in. Next week I will be back on here, and school's starting. School's going to be starting on Wednesday. Now, I don't know what my schedule is going to look like as far as streaming. I might try to keep it on Mondays. It might flip to Tuesdays. But so far Monday seems to be okay. We'll see if I can't keep up with Mondays. Might be Tuesdays. I don't know. I hate to be this vague, but I would like to get a weekly schedule. I just don't know what that's going to be yet. So hang in there. You can always watch these late. I don't mind. And you can comment on those as well. But have a good week, everybody. I'll see y'all later.